Hello. You tuned in to Candy Talk 101 again. And I hope you guys can see me and hear me well. Okay, I'm not going to hold you up. I'm going to get right into it. All right, so if you're here, I'm pretty sure you all have heard about a up and coming, I would say very popular YouTuber by the name of Princella. Now, I know a lot of people probably think she's some man hating type of channel, but I ended up watching her the other day. I've been watching her now for probably about 2 months now. But I know there's clips of her going around, and she's basically just schooling women on particular things about men. So the other day, she was live, and I'm going to show, let me show this video here. Okay, so yeah, she was live the other day. And at the end of each show, she always does a call in. So she ended up having a call in show, and she takes, maybe about 5 to 10 callers. So there was a man that ended up calling, and I'm going to go to that. I'm going to stop it and play it as we go along. So take a listen to this.
Away yesterday, New Year's Eve.
My condolences out there.
And okay, thank you. And so what has happened is they say that that was a time that the slaves would be being separated and going to a new master.
Hmm.
So my mother, she slaved for all of us for all these years. And yeah, she was trapped.
So what you guys are hearing so far is a male caller. He's a supporter of Princella's, and he's calling, telling her about his mom just recently passing.
And my dad abused her all these years and dropped her off at the um, nursing home where she passed away in her seat.
Wow.
I want to ask you a question.
Hmm.
Uh, I have the good memories of my mother and everything. And my cousin said me and my mother was just alike. So my mother, she really couldn't see herself. So, she couldn't see me. Is there anything wrong with me not leaving from out here to California, going up to Michigan to a funeral and seeing my mother in that casket, which I don't really want to do? Is there anything, and then come all the way back out here to California after being treated and what?
And this is something I just wanted to say, okay? And, not to compare her or put her in a box with anybody else or nothing like that. But me personally, I have observed and watched some manosphere channels. I don't really I see some of them like talk to women, but it's not on any type of level of understanding. So I just see her listening to him, and she's there to understand and listen to what he's going through because he is a supporter of hers. I just wanted to say that I noticed that. I just noticed that some of these different manosphere channels, they talk at women, but they don't talk to them. But I'm gonna let this play for a second.
Ever way by my dad. Is there anything wrong with me? Because I just, I had already went to visit her and did everything I felt like I could do.
Hmm.
Do you think there's anything wrong with me wanting to just think about the good parts?
No,
And you think there's anything wrong with that?
no, I don't. I don't. And especially since what I know about men and what they can and cannot handle, what I would tell you to do is understand yourself and know what you can and cannot tolerate, right? Know what will make or break you. And if you feel that is too much for you to have to do that, your mother knows that you love her, right? She know you care about her, right? You was there, right? After that.
And I just like the way that Priscilla is really caring. She actually cares about her supporters. She talks with a lot of empathy. And I sometimes I see YouTubers like that. I know she has only 2 minutes or 3 minutes to get through each call, but she sincerely listens and she show empathy when she talks to them.
You did what you did. Can you
Right. I
handle
was
can you handle going up there, right? And dealing with that. If you can't handle it, don't force yourself out of some what society say you supposed to do or what the perfect idea of what you're supposed to do in somebody's death. If you can't handle that and you've done everything even up until the time that she transitioned.
And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm sitting here reading the comment section, and she's gonna address this too. That's why I wanted to show y'all this. But while she is on the phone with this caller, this supporter, there's a female supporters in the chat saying, "Okay, next call. Okay, we don't care." They're like showing no empathy or no sympathy for this young man. And this young man just called into Priscilla's show speaking on how he just lost his mom like a day or so before the new year. So it's like women in the comment section, and Priscilla's gonna address it, but just because he's a man, they saying, okay, next caller. It's like they don't even have any sympathy for this man who just lost his mom. And this is a woman's channel. I was disappointed when I seen this, but I really like the way Priscilla put them in check. I'm gonna finish the
Then
video.
don't let nobody guilt you to make you think that you're supposed to do anything else.
Yeah, because even just talking with my dad today, he tried to start an argument, you know, for no reason. And I don't want to leave all the way from here and go way up there. He already, was the one with family was saying he drove her crazy. And why do I want to be going way up there and come out here crazy?
And you know what? With him just saying that, and with him being a man, he coincides with the kind of content that Priscilla have because he has watched his dad do his mother a particular way. And that's a big reason why this man supports her now. Wow, that's a tough question. I had to do it. Yeah, that's a really tough question when it comes to going to see. Shout out to Bougie Barbie and everybody in the chat. It's a real tough question when it comes to you going to see your mother who left Earth, and it's a hard question. But sometimes you do got to choose your piece too. Let's see, I had to do it. It was the hardest thing you'll ever do. Yup, it really is hard. But listen to she gives him some good advice.
Yeah, if you can't handle him, right? If you can't handle him, then I would say know what environments to put yourself in and what not to. I would tell you not to go. You know, your mom is she's gone, right? The only thing that's left is just, you know, uh burying the body. So
No,
you're not
it's
really
crazy. I'm gonna pause it right there, but I really don't think you guys can see it. But I see over here in the comment section somebody said he on the wrong show, and then I seen somebody say he off topic, and then they like, oh, he need a psychiatrist. Like they are really cold. I don't. Oh my goodness.
going for her. You would be going for them. And if you don't, if it's gonna be a toxic situation, and he the one who put her there, you don't have to put yourself in that what to satisfy other people's opinions while you got to deal with the after effects of it. Leave it be. Leave it
Okay,
be.
well, this is exactly what, thank you. You're an angel. Thank you for these words. And I, some kind of way, I want to be able to send some money to you anyway.
Hmm.
Um, so you got my number there. Call me if you need money.
Yes, sir.
So I
Absolutely.
want to send a little something
I appreciate
because
that.
you really said everything that I have been.
And just to be honest, I do see people in the chat room saying, "Hey, y'all, chill out on that, chill out on that." But you have people on here saying, He is off topic. Dang. Next caller. Next caller. So it's good to see some of the moderators and some of the other members like putting those people in check. When this man calling Priscilla show and his mother just died and she's giving him some very empathetic advice about the situation he going through, like not wanting to go to his mother's funeral. And there's people in the chat room saying next caller, and they treat him like this just because he's a man. But I'm gonna finish playing it because I want you guys to see how she gonna check him.
Saying and was thinking, but nobody else in the family was able to tell me that.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not even in my family, and you know, I'm okay. You said what nobody else in the family said.
Mm-hmm.
See,
So
he just got advice from her because he follow her and support her. But she taught him some good sound advice that nobody in his family even said. So you just never know. You know, you have all these guys, especially the Manosphere Red Pill, all those type of guys. They're sharing these little clips from the interview from her and Charleston White, and they're trying to make her look like a man hater. Oh, she not the woman y'all need to listen to. Don't read her book. She hate men. She don't even date men. Y'all trying to push that narrative because y'all know this young lady has a good message, and there's lots of guys that follow her. As a matter of fact, you guys come back at the end of this video and check the comment section. I'm going to drop the link to this video so you guys can watch it all in its entirety. It's about 2-3 hours long. If you guys are not the type to click off a video fast, make sure you watch this video because you're going to sit there and see how many male supporters that actually support Princella because they know she pushing a very good positive movement. She really is, because if she didn't, you wouldn't have all these people that call into a show. She can only accept so many calls after a show. If she could have a whole show just taking calls and it'll last for 5, 6, 7 hours, I can guarantee you.
of course I'm adopted and I'm gay,
Mm-hmm.
but yet and still you unconditionally brought out without knowing anything about me, and I've been knowing and been around my family. They adopted me since I was an infant. And if I had known somebody in that situation, I would have told them the same thing that you told me.
And
Mm-hmm.
then
Can you?
somebody in the comment section, let me see if I can stroll and see this. Somebody in the comment section said, why he not calling his homeboys for this? Question mark. Man always putting stress on women. Good night, boo. That is so rude. This man just lost his mom.
Handle it, the situation?
Yes.
So thank you so much.
You're welcome. I appreciate you. I hope you have a good night. And my
Okay,
condolences.
good night.
Now listen to how she checked them. You guys listen to this.
All right.
Okay.
Some of y'all have hatred in your heart. Some of you function on low vibrational energy. Some of you want to be perpetually mad and angry, right? That ain't me. I don't operate like that, right? I talk about love, I teach love. And love ain't about doing something and expecting something in return. When you know that somebody cannot do for you what you do for them, right? The male cannot give you compassion.
And the reason she said that, when she said, you know, she don't request people to do stuff, you know, sometimes you can just do a good deed and not ask for anything. Because people in the comment section were saying, drop your cash out, Pimp Priscilla. Drop your cash out. Like, she not going to sit there and beg for money from that man. He offered to give her some money.
Right? They not capable of love. The male ain't capable of love. Right? And so you take the position that I ain't gonna love since they can't love.
See, she's speaking to these bitter women. That's who she's speaking to because she's telling you the whole mind frame and the setup of the man, but she not telling and teaching all this just for you to hate men.
If that's the energy you want to be in, which is low vibrational, then you won't make it here. You won't make it here. Because I don't preach hate. Telling you the truth about men is not equivalent to hate.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. When I say she just spoke a bar right there. And the reason I feel like she really spoke some truth with that statement is because it's so many men out here that share her content like this a man hater, this a man hater. No, she's speaking the truth about the man's nature. And just because you speak the truth on a certain person or a topic or a situation, it don't mean that you hate them or hate it. She's simply telling you the truth in the whole setup of the man mentality. She's not telling you this to be bitter and be a hateful woman. That she's not breeding that. She's not pushing hate.
Some of y'all think that. And asking me to be rude because you don't like somebody, because you live in anger, you live in hatred, you want revenge. This ain't no revenge channel.
Thank you. And you know what? And I was speaking about this.
And I'm not on the, I'm not trying to be like the male. I'm not the male. I'm a woman who is not only capable of love, I am love. I am love. Some of y'all got it real twisted about what the mission is. The male is not capable of love. So it makes sense why he can't talk to no male. A male gets enough courage knowing that this is a channel that exposes the truth about males, and he still calls and says what he says. I don't know why you expect me to have a negative attitude. Men are acting the way they're acting because it is in their nature. And who bred them on the planet? First of all, before the woman birthed the male, the elites are the ones who established all of the philosophies and the environment.
Okay, I finally stopped it. I don't know. It seemed like my MacBook tripping or the internet tripping. It's one or the other. But I wanted to stop her on that point that she just made because she just said something, and I was like, "Oh my goodness." A lot of people have a lot of anger towards certain things. And when you have that anger towards certain things, you want to go and find and click up with and kind of coincide with something that you're going through. So you have a lot of women that go through a lot of things with men. So they'll come to a channel like this thinking this is a channel where they can get their hate out and they can just be hurt over here and so and they hurt. Women like that will never change and come out of the situations that they go through. You will continue when you walking in hurt, you're gonna continue to run into things that hurt you. So if you come to any channel, if you're looking to just soak in your hurt and you just want to talk about who all did you wrong, they did me wrong, they did me wrong, they did me wrong. You all you're gonna do is make yourself bitter. And that go for men and that go for women. Because there's a lot of hurt, bitter, ego-struck men over there in the red pill manosphere that's doing it now. They've been hurt by a lot of women. They probably have pursued a lot of women that probably didn't want to deal with them. Or they probably, ooh, a lot of them tried to holler at certain women who they couldn't get when they didn't have any money. And then they'll go back to the same girl that they could not get when they didn't have any money. And then she'll get with him after he pay her and he starts to resent her. And he just all around have a hate for women. So they want to go and team up with other people who hate women. You will never heal like that. You will never heal like that. And Priscilla's show is not the show where all the man hating women come to. Yes, they'll probably come to her and seek refuge and advice from her show, but she is not the show that's gonna continue to she's not gonna continue to feed that to you. Oh, hate the man, hate the man. No, she's telling you to be more smart if you choose to deal with the man. That's where she coming from. And I think that's where a lot of people get lost when they hear her message, because she's speaking a lot of raw truth, and a lot of people can't take it raw like that. They need protection. I'm gonna let her finish.
And forced you. It was the elites who created the laws, not the average male, not your sons that you're birthing. So y'all being mad, angry, and living in hate and rage about males who are born with neurological deficiencies, biological deficiencies, who cannot give you what you are capable of giving them. They can't. So what point is it in being mad and angry because they can't?
I'm gonna tell you why they mad and angry, because a lot of women feel like they can make men do something. You can't make a man do anything. That's why you have women down on their knees now proposing a man, and most of the men just say yeah, so the girl won't be embarrassed. It probably have been a couple of them that have said no, but a lot of the viral videos when the women are proposing to men, they're doing it because they're trying to make this man do something. You know, those women probably how much the conversation of marriage came up in those conversations when it comes to those women that's proposing to the man. They they just sit around here, not literally like begging, but those women sit around begging those men for marriage, trying to make them do something that man, to be honest, don't even want to do. So that's why you have those women who propose to the men, because women try to make men do stuff that they don't want to do.
Do something. So that give you permission to be just as low as them? Really? Baby, that's not what I'm teaching over here. That ain't the type of energy I'm on.
And there you go. There you have it. She let you know that's not what she on. That's not what she's on. All right. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys that. And it just really, I feel like this video, it kind of put an end to all of the stuff people trying to push when they say that Priscilla hates men. Her whole channel is about dissing men, and it's just, that's not true. That's not true. So you guys seen it. There it is. There's proof. Priscilla is not a male hater. Okay, I didn't want to merge a whole lot of different topics into this video because I wanted to keep it on the topic of this. So I did try to keep it under 30 minutes. So we're at like 23, 24 minutes. So as you guys know, I live out here in Vegas. I ended up seeing this crazy, crazy video of a situation that happened to a judge out here in Vegas. And I have a few other, oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you. I thought it was a good topic too. And I just feel like when it comes to the manosphere, if it's any kind of information that you have another woman giving women, the men, one thing they don't like and one thing they fear is when a lot of women start listening to a woman that's speaking out against them. Because at the end of the day, Charleston White, everything that Priscilla was saying about men not being capable of love, and how he put out that little clip when he was saying, this woman ain't got no husband, she ain't married. Y'all don't listen to no woman that ain't got a man. Don't read Priscilla's book. he did all that because he was losing in the debate that they were having. Yes. Oh, yes, y'all. Please hit that like and subscribe and everything. So I just feel like her breaking down that video, it really vindicated what she's been saying. Because, man, let me tell you what Charleston White said. Matter of fact, I just stopped the video. I got to play y'all something because Charleston White didn't sit up here in this interview and make a damn, when I say a damn fool, y'all know how the people used to say, I'll be your fool, but not your damn fool. Charleston White made a damn fool of himself. He made a damn fool of himself in this interview. Let me find the video. I mean, I'm gonna find the part because I remember it was it was 40. It was at 40, 41 or either 39. But y'all listen to this. I gotta share. Hold on. Yeah, it was around 40. Hold on. It was around 30. Okay, y'all listen to this. Okay, before I say this, before I play this, before I say this, Charleston White is a man that a lot of people listen to. And listening to this ignorance that I heard in this clip, it sometimes it scares you because you're like, this is the man that's going around interviewing with everybody listening to what this man say. I just hope, like they say in the Bible, you take the meat and you just throw the bones out. I hope people are not just listening and taking in everything that he's saying, because this was very, very ignorant. Okay, I'm gonna play it and then I'm gonna let you guys listen, and then I want to show y'all some proof that what he was saying was ignorant. So listen to this.
The one who takes the most seems to love the most.
So they think love is self-sacrifice. How much abuse you can take? Lying, manipulating, right? How much can you take of that? What was the point of bringing up children, lying and manipulating and connecting that to love? What was the point of bringing up children, lying and manipulating to connect that to love?
So yeah, he was just, Charleston White is pushing the whole narrative that love is how much a person can take. Basically, how much a woman can take. That's love. Looking at how much you can take. That's what he think love is. And a lot of those guys in that interview agreed with him. A lot of those guys that came in that comment section agree with Charleston White that love is how much you can take.
What kind of psychological game is he playing? Because he's setting it up for you to accept men who intentionally lie and manipulate you, and how much you can tolerate of that.
And just being honest, from the time I first started dating back when I was 15 all the way up into my adulthood now, that is how the majority of men think. They feel like, oh, you leaving me the first time you find out that I messed around on you, you don't love me. Oh, you can't accept this, you can't accept that, you don't love me. If you love me, you take the good with the bad, you take it. Men actually think like this. They think this is what love is. It's sad. And they have convinced a lot of us women that that is what love is, because that's what we go through when we be dealing with them. Just taking, just taking. I'm not just speaking from my point of view. I'm speaking from everyone that I have seen. There's a lot of married people in my family, been married 30 years, 40 years. My grandma, God rest her soul, she just passed away last year around December. But her and my grandpa were married 64 years, and it was not all peaches and cream.
And the person who can take the most love the most. And women take all kind of shit from men.
And they really do. And I end up noticing this when Priscilla did her sit down. She had a sit down with Tim Ross, and they were like being moderated, or it was kind of like a little sit down that they had on the show, hardly initiated. And Tim Ross and Priscilla had a sit down talk as well. So when they ended up bringing up that Tim Ross had been married for, I think, 24 years, and Priscilla proceeded to say, when I see men that have been married that long, I'm not impressed, because 9 times out of 10, that woman, that wife, has went through a whole lot of ups and downs and a whole lot of BS to stay in that marriage. And I noticed that little clip ended up going viral. And I seen a lot of women that was under there. Oh, this bitter single woman, she lying. I've been married 20 some years and it's been grand over here. Who believes that? I've been in relationships for a couple of months and everybody has issues. So you mean to tell me you've been married for 20 some years and everything been peaches and cream? Yeah, marriages get to the point where they had a good times, but it'd be a lot of bad times. Like one time, me and my sister were talking, and she was like, it tripped me out when I be hearing some of those women be talking about, yeah, stay away from those women that have been married, and those women that can't stay married, can't get married, or stay away from them single people, and it was just taking a lot of shots at a lot of people. And they was just like, yeah, you got to protect your marriage against them people that can't stay married and stuff like this. But like me and my sister said, if a lot of y'all left after you caught your husband cheating on you or smoking crack and doing drugs, if you first time you caught him and you left him, a lot of y'all wouldn't be married either. So you have a lot of married people out here on their high horse trying to, tell all the singles people, you need to get married. Your life would be better if you had a husband. Well, baby, yours don't look like it's too better from the things I hear you and your husband going through. Let's see. Those are men. Those are men to avoid. Don't even say good morning. Thank you. Don't even say good morning to them. So yeah, it's a lot of people that went through a lot of stuff out here in these marriages. So y'all don't try to talk down on people who had the crazy issues and chose to part from those situations.
Cause what do a woman say when you get ready? When she get ready to break up with you, she gave you all the things that she's taking and putting up with you, because that's her nature to do that. God made her to be like that.
See, look, this is coming from a man, ladies. Listen to Charleston White, because going down in that comment section, a lot of the women, a lot of these men agree with what Charleston White said. They feel like God made us to take crap. God made us to put up with their crap. That's why when they do it, a lot of them really don't feel bad about messing you over, because they feel like God made you to take that from them. That's why you will see some women be asking a man, why don't you care? Don't you get it? You hurt me. Do you get it? No, they don't get it, and they never will, because they feel like you are supposed to take it. You're supposed to take it.
To take things and put up with things.
This the same man who said, I will kick you in your ass and love you while I'm kicking your ass.
Yep, he did say that too.
That's who said that.
So why would she want to get out her nature?
So he's saying, why would a woman want to get out her nature? So he basically saying, God made you to be a taker. God made you to be able to endure and go through a lot. So why wouldn't you want to go through it? That's what he's saying. He said God made women to naturally be takers. We are naturally built to take a lot of crap from them. And if we don't take it, then we are moving out of our nature. It's not our nature to allow somebody to hurt us and soak up all our energy and drain us. I'm sorry. That is not what God put women on earth to do. God didn't put women on earth so we can be used by men in a bad way. You're supposed to cultivate and pour into your wife. If your wife is in a marriage with you and she's doing all the pouring, guess what's going to happen? Your wife is going to be left drained. And you're going to be sitting there thinking and talking like a Charleston White saying, well, God made you to take it. God made you to be a taker. God did not put women here so a man can use her in a negative way. But Katie, I'm talking about the life advice from the man who threatened the 18-year-old boy, aka King Harris. He's toxic. Oh wow, I didn't hear about that. I'm gonna have to look into that story. Yeah, you said taking advice from a man who threatened an 18-year-old boy. Oh wow, that's crazy. I'm gonna have to look into that. But yes, just saying though, hey, what's up with your Urban? Shout out to Urban Podcast in the building. Y'all make sure y'all check him out. That's our channel, our family little channel. Yeah, that's our little channel cousin over there. But yes, so Charleston White said that God made women to be takers. That's true. A man build a house and a woman make it a home. That's the kind of stuff women do. We add to and complement what our man is doing, and we comfort everyone in our home and we nurture them. Our job is not to sit back while the man is running amok and we just sit back and take it. That's not what God put women here to do, Charleston.
She liked to suck. That's why Princella men like to suck. All them hoes talk like that. Suck pussy, bump pussy, eat pussy.
I'm sorry, he talking too bad right here. Let me go to this one because I'm trying to prove my point here. You know how Charleston White mouth is. He has no couth. Do you have any couth at all, Charleston White? I don't think you do. I don't think you do. Right.
Baby, Peter Wacker juice make you illogical. Now, all of a sudden,
listen to what he said.
That's who said that.
So why would she want to get out her nature? She liked to suck. That's why Princella men like to suck. All them hoes talk like that. Suck pussy, bump pussy, eat pussy. These ain't dick taking hoes. These are hoes that's been rejecting dick, so they illogical.
Look, he say rejecting Peter Wacker make you illogical.
See, and this another thing. Let me pause it. This another thing that a lot of the manosphere red pill guys try to use against Priscilla. The fact that she don't date men and she date women. They try to use that against her to fog up and put a cloud in front of the message that she pushing. They know what she talking about is real. And it'll be a man that'll sit up, just like when she was on Fresh and Fit. They sit up and agree with everything that she say. But once they realized they were agreeing with her, they got upset. And they got to talking in circles. It's like, I don't know. It's almost like she is I don't know. Is she like the red pill whisperer? Because it seems seems like whenever she sit down with these guys, it's like they go through some phases, and then at the end, they be like, "Damn." They be like, "Dang, what did I just do? Did I just agree with this man-hating woman?"
Thank you, Mama. Eat the cherries up. Thank you so much, Mama. I appreciate you. Okay. Okay. So he say rejecting Peter Wacker make you illogical. When Peter Wacker juice is what physiologically manipulates women's minds and their whole body. That's what make you illogical, right? The rose-colored lenses after you done slept with a dude.
Oh, and this is the situation where I wanted to show you. Okay, so let me read what Urban just said. He just said something here. I can't see. Okay, hold on. Okay, now I can see it. Okay, shout out to the Urban Lounge. He said the Queen Maker is problematic because she uses science. Science logic talking points, and then she twisted it into feminist claims. I don't know about that. I don't know. You'll have to show me proof. Matter of fact, Urban, I want you to do some homework, okay? Look, I'm acting like I'm your teacher. Hold on, let me go here. Urban, since you said that, I want you to go and look at a Priscilla video. Since you feel like she takes science logic and she twists it into feminist claims, I want you to do a video about that. Just like why people don't like Priscilla because she twists certain words into this. I want to see proof that she did that. Because I really just can't say that she twists science and turn it into a feminist talking point. I want you to prove that to me because I don't think I've seen that personally from me watching her. I've only been watching her for a couple of months. I don't know if you've seen some videos where you felt like she was twisting some words or doing some type of manipulation on a feminist side. I want to see it. Okay, you need to tag me into that video, and we need to do a panel on that because I don't know. Okay, hold on. Men don't know how to properly debate her from a scientological perspective, but I do. Okay, well, reach out to her. I'd love to see you debate her. I most definitely will. But this is what I wanted to show y'all because when I say a lot of people be watching Charleston White, and I know y'all don't just soak up everything the men say, but from that certain, I'm gonna say this, from that particular statement that Charleston White just said, I want to debunk that right now because y'all know I'm gonna look some stuff up and I'm gonna Google it. So Charleston White just said penis juice, sperm, whatever, keeps a woman mind logical and keeps her pH balance on point. Okay, first of all, I'm not even gonna go to the scientific thing. I'm gonna go to what a woman GYON will tell her. That's what I'm gonna go to. Okay, so what I ended up looking up is what is the cause of a bacterial vaginosis, better known as AKA BV. Okay, so BV, I don't know if you guys ever ran across a woman that you probably didn't hooked up with or whatever that probably had BV, but BV is when a woman have like a watery kind of thing going on. It's too watery and it's like fishy. It smells fishy. But let me tell you this. Right here, it says, what causes your pH balance to be thrown off? But certain health conditions can cause a pH imbalance, which makes it difficult for the body to function as well as it should. Sometimes factors simply as intense hydration can cause pH balance to be imbalanced. And let me see, kidney failure. And then it also says this too. Hold on. Okay. So on here it says unprotected sex. Unprotected sex is one of them. And another thing too. Let me see. Oh yeah, and having unprotected sex and male sperm. It's saying male sperm here. Let me see. Actions such as deodorant cause. Yeah, here it is. Here it is, right here. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna try to make this bigger so you guys can see it. I'm gonna make it bigger. I wasn't even sharing screen, was I? Let me share screen with y'all. I'm sitting here reading it myself. But I would love to see you debate her. I actually love to see her debate. I love to see her debate. And it's like I don't sit there and watch Priscilla debate because I'm like, oh, she's gonna destroy them. No, it's like I like to see both people perspectives on stuff. That's why. Okay, so this is what I'm sharing. So when y'all heard Charleston White say that a man's semen is what keep a woman illogical and keeps her pH balance on, it says here, women, it is not a sexually penetrant, it's not a STD, but multiple sex partners or changing sex partners may increase a risk for a woman getting bacterial vaginosis. Yes. So what is that telling you? Multiple sex partners. So multiple pings, or if a woman is dating a man who ping, might not be just right, it can cause her pH balance to be off. So him saying he think that semen juice keep a woman pH balance together, y'all stop listening to Charleston White. These internet so-called community activists, man, a lot of them don't be knowing what they be talking about. And Charleston White started out in the conscious era. A lot of them be full of it. Y'all know, shout out to Dr. Umar. He's entertaining. But y'all know Dr. Umar been building the school for 20 years. So let's see. I'm prepared to show the challenge to her. Talking points coming soon. Yes, make sure you reach out to her. I love to see that. Oh, if you debate the Queen Maker, oh, your channel gonna blow up. Your channel gonna blow up. Make sure you have everything written out, what you gonna ask her and everything. And I ended up seeing I don't want to play his video because he'll probably strike me. But another person who I lately seen talk stuff about Princella is what's his name? O'Shea Duke Jackson. So I've been seeing O'Shea Duke Jackson talk a lot of stuff about Priscilla lately. And he played the video of the clip I was just telling y'all about when she was saying she's not impressed when she see a person that's been married for 20 some 30 40 years. It's not impressive because marriage is meant for men. And what she mean by that is, like, most of the time, like I said, if I have a cup and my man has a cup and I pour all my cup into my man cup and I'm cultivating him, I'm pushing him, I'm being there for him, I'm not nagging him, I'm nurturing him and the family, and I'm keeping things going, but no one's pouring anything back into my cup, I'm going to be left empty because I have nothing in my cup. I'm going to be left dehydrated because I have nothing in my cup. When a lot of women are in marriages, that's how some of the marriages go. Because statistics say married women live less longevity than single women. So married women are not living long, but statistics say married men live longer than single men. So what does that tell you? The men are soaking up all this energy and this woman going through a whole lot in these long marriages. It's the proof is in the pudding. My grandmother, God rest her soul, she just passed December of last year. My grandmother is 10 years younger than my grandpa. My grandpa just had a birthday last month and he turned 94 years old. When my grandmother passed, she was 83 years old. And I stand with Priscilla 100%. I am waiting to see something wrong and haven't found anything yet. No, I haven't found anything yet. And shout out to Miss Unpopular. You most definitely, I didn't want to stretch this video too long because I know people watch the playback and whatnot. But most definitely go back to the beginning of the video and it's showing how people try to say Priscilla is a man hater. She not a man hater. I don't know, Unpopular, if you were in her comment, if you were in her comment section the other day, she was checking some of her female followers because they were going in on a man who just lost his mom, and they were saying next caller, he on the wrong show, hang up on him, Priscilla. And she checked them. She is not. She's not. She's a man acceptor. Yes, she is a man acceptor. Thank you. And then you guys take a close thought to this. Think about this. Do you think if Priscilla hated men, do you think she'll sit up there and all she debates is men? Like, oh, I want to go out here and debate everybody that I hate. I mean, who does that? Come on now. Let's see. Let's see. She's not a man hater, but she's definitely a feminist. No, she don't even claim that. I don't even think Priscilla put her self in the category of being a feminist either. Yeah, they just have nasty attitudes. Yep, a lot of them do got nasty attitudes. And I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest because, as you guys know, I work around a lot of non-black people. I work around people of all races. And I was talking to a Hispanic girl a few weeks ago. And she told me that she did date, she's been in a couple relationships with some black guys, but she's back to dating Hispanic guys now. And I was like, so, why they always say once you go black, you never go back. Like, what? I asked her, what stopped you from dating a black man, And she said, it's their attitudes. She said a lot of black men are nice looking, they're handsome, they got athletic bodies, all the stuff that people say about black men. But she actually said a lot of black men have nasty attitudes, and it's coming from a Hispanic lady. Kevin Samuels used to say the Hispanic women love the black men. But she went back to dating her own, and this is just one person I was having a good conversation with while I was cutting her hair. But she said a lot of black men have bad attitudes, and she said she didn't like it. And this is a woman who have dated Asian, white, black, and she dated her own race, Hispanic. That's who she's married to, a Hispanic man. And she's dated a few black guys. And out of all them men, she said black men have bad attitudes. So this coming from a person that's not in my, this didn't come from a black woman, a very beautiful Hispanic woman. Nice natural body, long, beautiful hair. I'm pretty sure she looked like she can cook and everything. She said that black men have bad attitudes. Like, I don't know. It's a lot of stuff about the black men y'all need to check on yourself. Because they all over TikTok talking about black men. Like, they saying bad stuff about y'all. But y'all refuse to look at yourself and y'all want to say she is a male hater just because she tells the truth. She a gifted and modern day feminist. Oh my God, did you just call Priscilla a modern day feminist? I stand for women, but I'm not a feminist. I would love to have been back in the day, but nowadays feminists are let's see, I agree in not a hate way, but the culture is trash. Priscilla message is all about me. Yeah, the culture is trash, and that's where our issues come in at. The culture that we dealing with, it's just so way off. It's so way off. And I'm gonna say this, when it comes to how off the culture is, you see the things that people run to, the things that go viral. That shows you the mindset of a lot of our culture. That's why, like, when it comes to my channel, I know I kind of started off, I gained a lot of followers from the celebrity gossip, But when dealing with the celebrity gossip, it's just so draining because it shows you how effed up our culture is. So every now and then, when it comes to a trendy topic, I get on it and speak on it. But I like to talk about things dealing with our community because I feel like the stuff that's going on in celebrity gossip is ruining our community. So that's why I kind of teeter totter here and there when it comes to doing the celebrity gossip thing. Yes. He said a drifter, anyone can change their mindset with new evidence. Yes. When you know better, you do better. It's even allowed in a court of law. Yes, that is so true. It's still allowed in a court of law. Yeah, because I just feel like a lot of people move in a certain way because they don't know any better. And when you know better, you do better. And that's why I feel like if you are gonna feel like, oh, I'm clinging to this certain particular YouTube or whatever, at least try to go somewhere where you can learn something just a little bit. I don't think she I read that. Let's see, it's nothing wrong with changing. It's nothing wrong with changing, but take accountability and don't lie to your audience. Yeah, that's true. Nobody lying though. What do you think she told a lie about? I used to want to be married. I got married and divorced and never want to do it again. Guess I'm a drifter. Thank you. Thank you. And do you know how many women? I haven't been married yet. I'm 42. In March, I'll be 43. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do an Airbnb party, and I'm gonna do a little vlog up in the Airbnb out here in Vegas. But I haven't been married. I'm the only one out of all four of the siblings. It's two girls, two boys. I'm the youngest child, the youngest girl, and I haven't been married. But I know so many people that tell me it's not all it's cracked up to be. And then you have some people like my brother that live in Texas. He's only 2 years older than me. Him and his wife got married a little bit after they got out of college, and they were only married for a couple of years, and then they got divorced. And a year or so later, they got married again, and they've been together now for like 18 years. So like he married and then divorced and married the same woman again. So like the second go round been good because they've been together for 17 years. So at the end of the day, especially comparing it to like my grandmother and grandpa, they were married 64 years. Oh, I don't like to put people business out there. God rest my granny soul. But she went through some stuff in them 64 years. When none of that perfect. So it's like when you have people around here trying to push the idea of marriage, and all the marriages you've seen around you were like behind closed doors. Just keeping it real, some of the marriages was trash. Just being honest. I'm trying to be nice, but I want to be honest too. Like a lot of them were trash. And then it just make me think, is this a big reason why the marriage rate going down? Like I did a video, I'm gonna drop that video down in the link too, as well as the video I was just showing the clips of Priscilla. But that has something to do with the younger generation, what they call the Generation Z. Generation Z, they seeing all the stuff that the generations before them went through, and they're like, look, I'm opting out of that. That's why the marriage rate down. That's why the birth rate down. They got more people passing on than babies being born, and it's causing our birth rate to go down. I'm gonna drop that video down there. Y'all want to see that video when I was talking about a lot of women of today's new generation are choosing not to get married and not to have kids. Y'all watch that, because everything I'm talking about in that video is from statistics, the census, and other different reports. So I'm most definitely coming back to drop that. So when this video is over, and I don't want to hold y'all too much longer, I gotta get dinner started. Luckily, it ain't gonna take too long. Let's see. He said I saw the video earlier, and it wasn't in that a modern day feminist mentality. She changed because the priorities of social media platforms. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with it. But just don't lie. Yeah, I feel you on it. I know, yeah, Priscilla, she used to be in the what they call it, the conscious community. I know she was a part of that. But one thing about it, when I say you know better, you do better, because she's seen a lot of them people in that conscious community full of crap. A lot of them are full of crap. I don't know if y'all seen Priscilla was on Sinetta show. Just put in Sinetta and Priscilla. But one of them guys on that, oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Y'all want to go watch that one. Just put in Sinetta and Priscilla. But yeah, she got up off of the live. They got started being disrespectful and stuff, and she left. Everybody in my family is married. Doctors, nurses, pilots. Oh wow, you got some pilots in your family. It is so cool. Pilots and customer service representatives. They look beautiful in public, but in private, it be trash. Thank you. It's the same way in my girl. It's the same way in my family. I swear. People that's managers over hospitals and man, I'm talking about successful people with their own businesses and everything, and they be going through it. It ain't perfect. It ain't perfect. And here I am divorced and telling the young people, don't do it. I know that's right, girl. What you say, don't do it. It was something you just said that made me think about the court, Urban. Urban, when you had said something about court, you know what I thought about? I'm finna show y'all this and I'm gonna get on out of here. But okay, so everybody know I live out here in Las Vegas and stuff like that. So this man ended up having a court date. He ended up having a court date, and things did not go so well in the court date. I don't even think I could show this, but hold on, let me see. So this man ended up having a court date out here in Las Vegas, and things did not go so well. So this judge was about to hand down a sentencing to this man. Let me see if I can share it here. Okay, let me make sure y'all can see it. Okay, so this young man was in court. He's already a violent offender, okay? He's about to get sentenced. He was trying to say he got a mentally illness, trying to say he's mentally ill and all this. And honey, let me just show you this. Hold on, let me make sure. Hold on. Okay, there you go. Okay, so yeah, this man actually attacked the judge, y'all. He attacked the judge. Watch this. Now look at the man in the tie. The man in the tie. Let me make sure. Hold on. Yeah, y'all can see it. So y'all need to look at this man in his tie. Oh my goodness. He hopped over that bench. Yes, he hopped over that bench. She said, yes, it's society pressure for validation. As girl, we get married and it's forced on us in childhood in the music and movies. Yes. Girl, the judge was about to sentence this man. Let me make me a little lower. Okay. So the judge was about to sentence this man. And girl, he was not having it. He was not having it. So I was saying, I don't know if he ended up doing this outburst trying to prove that he crazy, but whatever it is, it didn't work. Let me see, cause I got the whole video right here. Hold on. Oh, y'all, this is I ain't even gonna say it's funny because it's wrong for anybody to attack anybody. But the way that they were beating on this man's head, honey, I was through. I was too through. Let me see. I think this one right here, show the whole video. But it was a man back behind the stage with the judge, and he had on a tie. He looked like he could have been in the DA. He was probably district attorney or something like that. But girl, when I say he was pouncing on that man's head, hold on, they trying to make me Nothing to pay. Oh, well, here it is. Here it is. Yeah, they're trying to make me pay for this. I'm not gonna pay for it. Let me show. Okay, share this tab instead. Okay, so it's this man back here. I think he'll part of the DA. He in his suit and tie. Hold on. Yeah, they trying to make me pay for this. I'm not finna pay for this. But when I say I'm gonna have to drop that link, so it's a lot of links I'm gonna drop down in here. Let me try to search for this video one more time before I get up off of here, though, because when I say the full video, gonna have you rolling like I was crying laughing. Cause look, picture a man like you know how them guys in court be having on the little blazer suits and stuff. He got his tie. Girl, I'm talking about they try to hold him in this stuff like this. I'm trying to find this video because when I say it was so funny, hold on, I gotta find the right video for y'all. Hold on, man attacks a judge in Las Vegas. When I say this man, he looked like he ain't had a fight in a while, but you could probably tell he in shape and he work out. But this was it's not funny for a man to be hitting on a woman or none of that, okay? We do not condone violence over here at the Katie Talk 101 show. And viewer discretion is advised if you get triggered by violence or anything like that. I don't really know if I could probably play it. As a matter of fact, y'all need to follow me on Facebook because I'm gonna go over here on Facebook and talk about it. I hope they don't try to take me down over here on Facebook. They be playing. Let me see. I'm finna share my Facebook. Y'all need to come to my Facebook Live because I'm gonna talk about this. It had me dying. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna come in the morning and do a live too. I don't know if y'all know, but let me get this off. Y'all can't see that. But yeah, Charleston White spoke out against Ricky Smiley. Let me see if I can find it. Charleston White ended up speaking out about Ricky Smiley, and I'm gonna probably have to come back and kind of cut this little part out because Charleston White, he ended up saying some things about Ricky Smiley. Dang, I can't even find it. But look, I'm gonna drop some links down in the comment section, so y'all check that out. I'm gonna come back most definitely. If not in the morning, it'll be Friday morning. Yeah, because my next off day not until next week, like Tuesday and Wednesday. Let me try to look for this video one more time because when I seen this, I'm like, where did this video go? Because man, when I say that dude was in that suit. Boy, it looked like he probably had y'all remember people used to take Tabo back in the day? It looked like that man had some Tabo classes. The way he was beating on that man. Hold on, let me see. Find this video. Hold on, this the one that's 13 minutes. I think this the one right here. Yep. Let me see what it was. Is it? It was at the 2 minute and some mark. Okay, this is Court TV. So this is viewer discretion is advised, and this is fair use. It's fair use. Okay, so I'm gonna pause this. Hold on, let me make sure I'm sharing the screen because I don't want y'all to miss this. When I say I was dying because he was being sentenced, he has a history of mental illness. I wonder how many years was she trying to give him though, Urban? Because he act like she was giving him life. He was acting like he was Martin in Eddie Murphy in the movie Life. You would have thought he was. You would have thought this man wasn't gonna never get out. They didn't never let him out. The way he leaped over that thing. Okay, and this is from Court TV, and this is under the fair use guidelines. Let me make sure you guys can hear it. And okay, take a listen to this.
All right.
is the time set for entry of judgment and position of sentences or any legal cause or reason why judgment should not be pronounced against you at this time. By virtue of your plea of guilty, I hereby judge you guilty of attempt battery or substantial bodily harm. My notes indicate the state retained the right to argue through the bench warrant. Is that correct? Yep. All right. State.
First of all, they should have known this dude was crazy. They should have had him in one of them straitjackets. And let me tell you why I say that. First of all, you coming into court, you trying to sway people judgment on you. Why you gonna come in there with a Biggie shirt on, with a Biggie Small shirt on in court? You ain't got no respect for the judge. Y'all should have known this guy didn't have no respect. They should have known he didn't have no respect when he came in there with that Biggie Small shirt on. This man got on a Biggie Small shirt. This dude came in here ready to die. Like, come on now. This man got on a Biggie Small shirt. Really?
Yep.
So they reading off all his charges. I know one of them said domestic violence and attack to cause bodily harm. One of them.
Is there any restitution or victim impact?
But I do think prison is appropriate. I asked the court to impose 1948 on this case based on the full history of the facts of this case.
Okay. Mr. Redden, is there anything you want to say on your own behalf before I pronounce sentence?
So basically, I would like to tell the courts everyone here, like, based on my criminal history, like, I feel that, like, I shouldn't be, like, sent to prison for a second time.
Have you looked at your criminal history? Have you looked at your criminal history?
I actually just, I look at it.
I mean, you lived it, I suppose.
Look at her. She said you look at your criminal history. She gonna say, well, you lived it. See, let me tell you this. When it comes to, if you guys are familiar with Caucasian people, they have this thing called he looked better. He looked like a wife beater. Unpopular said he looked like a wife beater. He really do. Who would go into a court after you've been charged with beating on a woman? You go in there with a Biggie Small shirt on. At least most people put on a suit. They clean little dress shoes or something. He went in there with a Biggie Small shirt on. And look, this woman started out wrong. She sit here cracking jokes on this man. And listen to what she say. Listen to what she say. This one got her jumped on. Y'all watch this.
Yeah. 3 felonies, a gross, 9 misdemeanors, multiple DVs. Got a lot going on.
Oh, he got multiple domestic violence charges. This is a fool. And I bet you he got a couple of baby mamas.
I just figured, like,
Battery on a protected person, robberies, attempt home invasion.
Yeah, he got a long record. So he got battery, robbery, attempted home invasion, several domestic violence charges. Why is he still on the streets? That's what I want to know. Why is this man still free? This y'all fault. At the end of the day, this y'all fault.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was just...
This y'all fault. And then how did this man get in a proximity where he was able to come from behind that desk? Why?
I just figure like I'm in a better place in my mind, in my mental health. I have a support system. I just got hired as a teamster for the union, making $20 an hour, and like the reason behind every single domestic violence, I've been dealing with mental health. And I didn't know that I was dealing with mental health. And they put me in mental health court, and I still didn't know that I had a mental health problem until it was August 2022. I realized I have a problem with this. And like having
Most mentally ill people don't even admit that they mentally ill. First of all, that's how they know you're not mentally ill. That's the first sign. Most people who are really mentally ill, they deny it. They don't say that they mentally ill.
dictionary, like understanding myself, getting to know myself a little better, and applying it to my personality, and having a epiphany at that moment, those instances, and just like trying to learn from my mistakes. And I feel like I shouldn't be sent to prison, but if it's appropriate for you, then you have to do what you have to do. But I figure that if I'm in a better place in my life, I'm not doing drugs, I'm not out there committing crimes now, and I feel like I should be given a shot because I'm in a better place than I was then, so but that's
Just being honest, he sounds so convinced. He sounds not real convincing, but he sounds a little convincing here. And that's probably the same stuff that he used to say to his girlfriends after he used to do DV against them. Probably the same things he used to say, how he talking to that judge kind of sweet and kind of convincing. That's how he be talking to them girls.
I'm a person who never stops trying to do the right thing, no matter how hard it is. And I just, and I'm trying, and I never give up trying to do the right thing. I know I'm not a rebellious person. I don't want to be standing here. I want you to have to, sit up there and waste your time as well. But the criteria of me saying this is that I'm a person that never stops trying to do the right things, even if it's hard. I did the best I could. I have.
Look, he sounds so nice and convincing. Let's see. His genes don't need to be passed down. He should be. Oh, I promise. They need to neuter him. Boy, he was better off being on drugs. If it would stop you from being a menace, yes, I swear. He articulate. Yeah, he sound articulate and everything. He gives LD class. Yes, he do give LD class. I swear. He was the one in all the way in the back too. Now, if you in LD class, you need to sit up front because you already kind of have a problem learning. He probably the one sitting all the way in the back. He don't even want to get better. At least the people in the LD class that sit in the front, they want to get better. They like, let me pay attention because I'm trying to get up out of here. True, some people was in the LD class treating it like it was prison. I'm trying to get out of here. Let me get some good grades for a couple of 9 weeks so I can go to the regular class with my friends. He was the one sitting in the back. He was sitting in the...
Thank you. Mr. Almasi?
Judge, as contained in the pre-sentence investigation report, my client was diagnosed with schizophrenia, bipolar disorder. And speaking with him, it certainly seems that he's following the pattern this court has seen some of the time. So self-medication.
She said there was a reason behind the beating. Judge, it was the reason why I beat her. It was the reason. Oh my God. Now you so hop on to beat me. Oh boy, you better off being on drugs. There's a reason for the beatings.
Who goes at mental health court, Mr. Almasi?
He does have 2 honorable discharge from probation. So he can do probation. He can be successful when supervised. It's true that he did get dishonorable discharge from both on gross misdemeanor that he was supervised for just very recently. But he is in a different position now. His foster mother, who is present
Oh, he was a foster child. That explains so much. Y'all, this foster system is so jacked up. I may do a review on my channel. Oh, yes, please do a review. Please do a review. Most definitely. Oh my God, so he was a foster child. That explains so much. The foster system is so broken, y'all. My mama used to be a foster parent. The foster system is broken.
Springer has provided him a place to live, which is listed on the PSI. His correct address at 8 Rose Circle, Apartment A, North Las Vegas. And she very graciously has allowed him to stay there rent free with his own speed. Now he is now.
Yep. That is true too. Let me show you a comment. Hold on. Okay. So yeah, Urban said it's many people in the sisterhood that love Dusty Males. Let's see, be quick to smash a Pookie narcissist and then try to save them. Yep, that's true. That's true. And let me tell you this too, Urban. A lot that has to do with it is because a lot of the neighborhoods and the communities that a lot of the women are in, it's nothing but Pookies and Ray Rays around there. So unless they're gonna clean up their act and move to a better area and a better neighborhood, if they're gonna be dating men, most of the men, if they come outside, let's say these girls ain't got no car, they don't go anywhere, they not in school, they not in college, and they're not in particular places to meet certain type of guys. The Pookies and the Ray Rays are the only men available. That's all that's available. It's this woman beater right here. That's sad. No, don't give dude a pass. Yes. I promise. And you know what? And all they do is look at him like, oh, he cute. I liked that Biggie Small shirt he had on. Too many unwanted kids out here, yet they trying to stop. Thank you. They trying to stop AB, but it's too many unwanted kids out here. And just like I was talking about in that video, I'm gonna probably do a part 2 of talking about how the birth rate is down. I'm gonna have to do a part 2 on it because I noticed it had a huge amount of watch hours and a lot of people watched it. It's simple. Change your environment. Thank you. Thank you, Urban. Change your environment. And that's gonna be a big thing when it comes to you changing your environment. You're gonna be around better people if you upgrade. Don't move to the same type of neighborhood. You have some people move from the apartments across the street and move to the house up the road. You move to a better environment, there'll be different, better type of men in those environments. But at the same time, a lot of people are gonna have to upgrade themselves. Because you see a lot of men that's always talking about, oh, I want a woman to do this and she got to be submissive and do that. And they don't have nothing. I ended up posting a video, not a video, but a little picture. It was a meme, and it said, this the table that men want women to bring some to. And it was like a broken, busted up picnic table. And it was like, this is the table the men want you to bring some too. Don't forget their moms or the ladies encourage them to save the Pookies. Thank you, Unpopular. I have dealt with situations like that. Like, oh my goodness, I remember after I broke up with my oldest son's father, I had ended up meeting this other guy. And, he was living with his mama. He was, I think, going to school to get his GED. He was working part-time. He was just living a dusty life. But I was like, at least he trying. He was in school to get his GED. But he just had a whole dusty mentality. And it came from his dusty mom. But she just used to try to push me to just be with him so much. And then I remember I called him. He did some girl. Brought some dudes to my house and the dudes stole some. And I'm calling, talking to his mama like, hey, you need to come on and pick your son up. And she told me, just put him in line, girl. He gonna get right. Get on his butt. I'm like, look, I'm not his mama. You got some more parenting to do with him because he going to your house. He ain't finna stay here. He cannot stay here. Yeah, it'd be a lot of women encouraging the woman to be with their Pookie son because they don't want the Pookie son there getting all in the way. She trying to have a man and trying to have a life, but she ain't raised him right. So she be trying to push him off on the next woman to raise her son, her Pookie. Let's see, if women were okay with being single, a lot of Pookies would not survive. Oh, girl, when I say it's a lot of Pookies out here in Las Vegas walking around with a blanket, and I'm talking about Pookies of all races, all colors and ethnicities. Because, you know, out here in Vegas, it's a lot of Hispanics. It's Pookies of all races and all colors. So when people say Pookies and Ray Rays, we talking about all colors. Pookies just don't come in one color, baby. That's what I talk about. If you want to qualify for better men and women, then you need to take accountability and change. Thank you, Urban. See, that's why I like talking to you. Yes. The more value you have, the better outcome. Thank you. And for you to say that, Urban, that's why I had told my sister, I was like, I am not going to get serious about dating until I lose weight. Y'all, I've been walking for a week now. In the past 2 months, I've lost 12 pounds, okay? But I got a long way to go. But I told my sister, I do not want to date until I lose weight because I know I'm going to attract a different breed of men. It's going to be different types of men that I'm going to attract once I lose weight and get to where I want to be. I don't want to just get out here any kind of way and be like, oh, I'm finna get the cream of the crop. I know I got to work on myself, and not just on the outside either. I'm working on the inside as well, but I'm starting on the outside, and I've always did self-reflection. I've always reflected on things that I can do better, things that I can change, knowing how to spot red flags and everything. I think women are valued, period. Thank you. The question is, do she know it? Oh, thank you, because a lot of women don't know. A lot of women don't know. And then when you have all of this push, you got men around here talking about he the prize, and it don't make it any better when you have women women around here pushing that men are the prize. Girl, that same man that you saying the prize, that's gonna be the same man to hurt you. That's gonna be the same man that's gonna leave you high and dry at the end of the relationship when he feel like he has used you up for everything that he need from you. That's gonna be the same man that's gonna hurt you. And then what you gonna be looking for? You're gonna be looking for one of your sisters or one of your homegirls to lift you up after you done pushed and said the man is the prize. The same man that they be talking about is the prize gonna be the same man to hurt them. Just like this man hurt this judge.
Also reached out to Shannon West for any job prospects that are available to him through them. Finally, Judge, it's not just his mental health he's been contending with, but he also has a history of IE.
Like, look, buddy, this mental health thing ain't working.
Because I just can't with that history. In accordance with the law.
Look, she just said, I just can't with their history. See, the one thing about this judge, and I'm not blaming the judge, okay? But I'm going to say this man been sitting there talking, trying to push you to think that he got mental illness. He finna show you, oh, I'm mentally ill. He about to show you, because one thing about it, and I know y'all are familiar with our Caucasian brothers and sisters, they practice this one thing called sarcasm. Sarcasm don't work on the ignorant black man now. That's sarcasm. Being sarcastic against a brother will get you jumped on. You got to be careful about the sarcasm. Who you pushing the sarcasm to?
Laws of state of Nevada. This court.
When I say soldier boy, he used on her. What they used to do like this? Soldier boy up in this. Oh, I should be crazy. Like he used like. Wow, y'all need to watch the man in this black suit with the tie. Watch him. Girl, when I say he was windmilling, look at that fist. Look at that fist. He looked like I ain't had a fight in a long time, but I'm familiar. I know how to fight. He said, well, he definitely got the strength. Yes. That's only true if you date the Pookies and the toxic narcissists. Yes. Black suit. What she say? Black suit like like me. Okay. He got that black suit on, girl. Look at that hair. Look at that look on his face. When I say that man put them on their toes today on January the 3rd, we're in number 3 days. Let me get this out. Oh my goodness. So if YouTube get the tripping, I'll probably just have to cut that out and put that video somewhere else. But we ain't number 3 days into the new year and we already got stuff like this going on. Like, what does 2024 have to offer for us? And speaking of 2024, I don't know if you guys are aware of the list that's supposed to be dropping any day now. The Epstein list is on the way. So yes, listen, y'all talking too long to get that man. Yeah, they taking too long. I would hate that. I know they ain't nobody bodyguards. I know those guys ain't nobody bodyguards because I'm like, I would have fired the whole bailiff. First of all, is it just one bailiff in the courtroom? I'm not for sure because I don't go to court a whole lot. But that bailiff, y'all didn't see that man coming all the way because you got to think the way the courtroom's set up, the judge is sitting a little high. Everybody else is like, you got the defendant, then you got the plaintiff. That man came all the way from around the defendant table and went in you and did the soldier boy on that judge. So how in the hell, what did he say? Forget that we claiming the Pookie. And let's see, today is my birthday, and I keep hearing, oh, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Okay, and let's see, y'all keep reminding me, happy birthday, girl. Happy birthday to ya. I don't know if y'all ever seen Long Beach Griffy, that video when he was singing happy birthday. Oh my God, he just got louder and louder. Happy birthday to ya. Okay. But yes, that man came all the way from around there and jumped on that judge like that. Y'all, let me find this Cat Williams video because I wanted to show y'all that. So, as y'all know, Tyler Perry name came up with the Christian Keys situation and everything. Well, Cat Williams, he got some stuff to say about Ricky Smiley, and he got some stuff to say about Tyler Perry.
He was so egregious that, and Hollywood has never heard this in 100 years. He was so egregious, I put in my contract that I won't work with Ricky Smiley again unless he's in a dress. Now, what was Ricky Smiley's next movie? Was it First Sunday? Did he wear a dress in it? You bet he did. It's in my contract.
Why would you put that in your contract, Cat?
That's where he's a believable actor. Him and Tyler Perry can't play a man to save their life. They play good women, and I believe that the best actor should be in the best role.
So that's why
everybody was Cat Williams, and don't nobody know who he is. I'm on the radio. I'm with Steve and Said. Everybody know me. That's what he told everybody that would listen to on the set. That's the truth of the matter. He was so egregious, not now, then. He was so egregious that, and Hollywood has never heard this in 100 years. He was so egregious, I put in my contract that I won't work with Ricky Smiley again unless he's in a dress. Now, what was Ricky Smiley's next movie? Was it First Sunday? Did he wear a dress in it? You bet he did. It's in my contract.
Why would you put that in your contract?
Oh, so he put that in his contract that all he wanted to do was see Ricky Smiley in a dress. That was weird. Why would you want to see that man in a dress for? Cat, that was a little weird. And you guys don't forget, I mean, if we talking about people, you know, wearing dresses and doing questionable things in movies, don't forget when Cat Williams was in Ice Cube, the Friday After Next, and he had the man acting homosexual chasing him around in the movie now. Cat Williams, we still remember that. What was his name? Motorcycle Mike? No, it wasn't Motorcycle Mike. He was a pimp. He was a pimp in the Friday. Y'all remember Friday. I can't remember his name. I think it was Mike. It was something. He was a pimp though. But yeah, he was running around from that dude, from that homosexual guy. And you know, shout out to all my LGBT people. But yeah, he was getting chased around by him. So let's not forget the stuff that you done did. Now, Cat Williams did some stuff in Hollywood. Quiet as kept. Quiet as kept. Now it's a reality show. I'm going to run through the blogs real quick before I jump up off here. I don't want to leave anything out. But most definitely the Priscilla, everything about her not hating men, that is at the beginning. Okay, Cat Williams said something about Cedric the Entertainer too. Hold on, let me hear what he said. I didn't know he said something about Cedric. Oh, hold on, y'all. Because I want y'all to see this. I think Kat said they wanted money. Let's see. Hold on. She said they said he wanted money. Money Mike to get grapes, but he said no. Oh my God, are you serious? Unpopular. They wanted him to get graped in that movie. Oh, but at the end he ended up grabbing the dude nuts with the pliers. You remember that? Let's see. Cat Williams at this point is he's a professional troll. Yep, he is trolling. Oh, he said something. Hold on, because I want y'all to see this. So Cat Williams ended up saying something about hold on, let me see.
Comedy Store do it in 2019 and then did it on the Kings of Comedy. Like, what doesn't line up? This is a televised joke that Mark Curry helped me punch up and get to the level that it was. The same Steve that went to go watch Mark Curry do his whole sitcom and then stole everything Mark Curry had. Now Steve got a sitcom where he the principal and he wear a suit and then he gets this high top fade, making all black men think he got the best lineup in the business. And it's a man unit. Then you ask it, why?
He talking about Steve Harvey lace front. Steve Harvey had people jealous of his lace front. He ain't lying. Steve Harvey had one of the crispiest lines I think I ever did see.
You not a movie star. I didn't want to be a movie star. This the same Negro that hated on Bernie with this same thing. I didn't want to be a movie star. No, you couldn't be a movie star. There are things. Cedric told you when you asked him, did you steal Cat Williams' joke?
Yeah.
He new scripts in Hollywood every year. Not one of them asked for a country bumpkin black dude that can't talk good old baby and look like Mr. Potato Head. There ain't none. You would have to have
Cat Williams said he looked like Mr. Potato Head. He said, wasn't nobody checking for you, Steve. I always thought Steve's teeth was fake. Yeah, me too. His teeth look like the veneers. Now everybody in the industry want teeth like Steve Harvey now.
range. I played a lot of characters, 60 movie roles. I'm not playing Cat Williams in there.
I don't know, Cat. We might not let you drink anymore the way I mean, we ain't even got.
I'm not fueled by alcohol. I've had a sip. Less than you.
So he talking like he drunk. He ain't drunk talking. He talking for real.
The truth don't need motivation. I'm just saying I can't let these dudes lie. Cedric's sitting here telling you why he ain't a movie star. He over here look like a walrus. You didn't say nothing. He can't even get it.
He said Cedric the Entertainer like a
His
woman.
arms off his stomach, sitting over here. Why I'm not a movie star. What?
It's a situation.
He never wrote anything. Remember, when Cedric the Entertainer starts, he's supposed to be singing, dancing, and telling jokes. That's why he's called the Entertainer.
Right.
We found out he can't sing, can't dance, and doesn't write jokes. He has new scripts in Hollywood every year. Not one of them asks for a country bumpkin black dude that can't talk good, baby, and look like our comedy specials. They're so bad, Shannon, they're not available on Netflix or Tubi. Can I say that again for the audience? They're so bad that they're not available on Netflix or Tubi.
You don't think Sam's a good comedian?
The world doesn't think that, sir. I have 12 comedy specials. He has 4 specials that are not available on Netflix or Tubi.
It seems to me, Kat, that you had a lot to get off your chest.
No.
You wanted to set the record straight.
Winners are not allowed to allow losers to rewrite history. I don't say any of these things if my name is not breached by these people on your platform. If you give a liar a platform to lie, then I'm not being messy by saying,
Man, he had a lot to say. Let me see
Our
this.
radio was so loud that you couldn't hear the damn thing when it cut off. It looked like this. You flossing in a 6-shift convertible.
A space shuttle like it's a 72 deuce and a quarter. Nigga.
Oh, okay. So this the joke he stole. Okay, now y'all watch this.
We get us a cigarette, nigga. We be in a space shuttle, nigga, like it's a 72 deuce. Nigga, we get this.
Ooh, he did steal that joke.
What's up, nigga?
Oh, the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. And yeah, she said she always thought the teeth was fake. Everything about Steve is fake. And Irvin said, "Yep, Cat is trying to keep. He trying to stay relevant. He trying to get selected for a new gig. Yep, I think he is too. What I like about Cat is he's self-made. Yes, Cat Williams is self-made. Man, and I was sitting there listening to I don't know if you guys watch Tasha K. I watch her if she got a big interview, but I'm not like subscribed to her internet little thing or nothing. But I seen when she was interviewing Cat Williams' ex, I think her name is what's that damn girl name? That show you how irrelevant she is. But when Tasha K interviewed Cat Williams' ex, like she was talking about like how dude got money, like he got for real money. And he gave her like $20,000 or $30,000 just for a makeup gift or something. Let's see, this dude is gonna wait 23 years later to troll about that joke. Okay. Right. This happened in the year 2000. This was 24 years ago. The ghetto Dave Chappelle. They say Cat Williams the ghetto Dave Chappelle.
So what's up with you and Steve, man? I know with me. Well, Steve stole my material on his show, so I had a beef on that. On what show? On when he was on his the bullshit talk show he had, and he did all my Halloween material one Halloween. I'm watching somebody called me and said, "Man, homeboy doing your material." So he did my whole Halloween run. And I know he didn't think of it. And this is true stuff that really happened to me. And so my thing is, you don't have to do that, homeboy. So, motherfucker, you made enough money, bitch ass. You know?
Ooh, he got real beef.
Mama sent us down to the liquor store, put boxes on us. We didn't know what we were. I don't know what we are. I don't know. She didn't tell her. I think we UPS, I guess. I don't know.
That every Halloween I had the same outfit on. Every year. I just had a brown box. I wasn't nothing sad. I asked my father, could I have a new outfit? And he said, no, just wear the same one. And it was just a brown box.
Mama sent us down to the liquor store, put boxes on us.
They were stealing them jokes. They were stealing them jokes. They be stealing them jokes. But let me tell you something about the comedy world, because my sister, she do comedy and stuff. She out there in New York now. But the comedy world, when it comes to people biting jokes, like that's a serious thing. It's kind of like, let's say if you post content, let's say if you was like a gossip blogger and you post content, and if I show your content, I'm gonna be like, oh, I got this information from Urban Lounge. Shout out to him. Then I proceed and tell my story. But you stealing people jokes, that's their bread and butter in the comedian world. That's almost like a rapper stealing a bar from another rapper and putting it on their CD and not getting permission, not shouting them out. Like, they can get sued if it's copyrighted. But they take that real serious. But New Year's Eve, I ended up going to a comedy show at the Jimmy Kimmel Comedy Club down in Vegas. And she has a long residency there. But I heard her send some shots out to some people, and she was like, yeah, I'm original. I write my own jokes. I ain't got a writer. And then they was like, oh, shots fired. So, yeah, she took a lot of shots at some comedians when she said that. Oh, and speaking of Jimmy Kimmel, y'all, I can't wait to this list drop with the Epstein stuff, because I'm coming back and I'm doing a whole live about this. I'm gonna name all the names. And I don't really think this true. So I'm just gonna say this is alleged. This is just alleged gossip that I seen on the gossip blog. So this is allegedly. They said Jimmy Kimmel name was on the list. But I'm not for sure. I don't really know that for sure, okay? But I did see it down in the comment section. And that is alleged. I don't know if that is true or not. Y'all didn't hear it from me, but you heard it. Okay, the industry job holder is more cutthroat than the legal system job holder. I swear the industry is so cutthroat. And then the thing about the industry is so small, too. The industry is so small. Not trying to talk about her or nothing. Because I think, especially when Megan Thee Stallion first came out, like, she a good rapper and everything. She just got caught up in a situation that shook up her career, and I'm not for sure where her career is now. But Megan Thee Stallion, she kind of like got ran through. Like, it was a lot of people that said, hey, I didn't hit that. When it came to Megan, like, it seemed like it happened so fast because she just started popping in 2018, and now you look up in 2023, like, all these people that said they just smashed her. So they show you just how small the industry is, like this small, and the world is like this big. So you got this small amount of people that's interacting with each other, and then, like, you didn't knock everybody down. Everybody got a story about a Megan Thee Stallion. That don't look good. Let's see, how do you get paid to steal jokes from someone? I'll go to every comedy club. Unpopular says she'll go to every comedy club with a notepad. Let me see. Joke number 3. I know that's right. Girl, that's why they be like, when I was at the comedy club, oh, y'all know who Linnell brought out? That woman who sing, I Wanna Swing from the Chandelier. I can't remember her name, but she sang that song, I Wanna Swing from the Chandelier. She was in the crowd and she had brought her up on stage and she sung a little bar and stuff. I was like, oh, look at her. But yes. Let me make sure I'm not missing nothing off the blogs. But yes, I didn't even know that woman was in the crowd. And I'm right there. I was like kind of towards the back though, but I had seen that woman. She was sitting like in the middle. I was like, wow, like you'll be out here in Vegas and you don't know what stars will be around. Meg should have stuck with the rich, infamous man. You can't ride all your coworkers. No, you cannot mess with your coworkers. That's a bad decision. I think messing with your coworkers is a bad decision, but it's really a bad decision if you're a woman. Because it's like when it comes to messing with coworkers, I mean, you just never win when it comes to situations like this. Oh, I wanted to show y'all this before we get up off here. I know I was going through trying to look for something. This the one I wanted to show y'all. No, I don't know. Yesterday, I think I probably showed this, but this just was, oh, y'all watch this. So this is at somebody's funeral. This is at some.
I drink it all at once. She gonna be so mad.
She gonna love that.
Ain't she? And it ain't even Friday.
Right.
So this is at one of they folks' funeral and he pouring liquor, just pouring all that liquor, boy. And they talking about, ooh, she gonna love it. Like, really? Oh my goodness. That is so sad. But look, I'm talking about I didn't want to stretch this video too long and it's almost 2 hours. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with me here at Katie Talk 101. If you guys have not, go down, like that video, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell, and I will be back with another one. And I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in, and I'm signing out. Peace.